We're starting. We're starting. Get in your areas. Get in your areas. Okay, the broadcast has started. Today, we are here to talk about the Great Emu War with Camster Wiz 09. Or you can just call him Cameron or Cam. No one is currently watching this broadcast, so it's kind of useless telling the story. I am telling him the story of his country's history, of the Great War, of the Emu War. So Cameron, this starts at the Great Depression, and everyone is buying. So then everyone starts buying, and so the economy starts going up, and there's more money being produced for the government, and everything's going so well. But then someone had to say, this market will never end. But then they said, and then someone said, maybe what if it does? And then that's when they started selling instead of buying, and that's what started the Great Depression. So less economy, down towards economy. And so then once that happened, Australia was getting kicked the most and was getting almost nothing at all, and no one was buying and no one was doing anything with them. So basically they were left in the trash. And then after World War II, veterans were going back to Australia, and the Great Depression was still going on. And I see people right here. People right here. Let's handle this good beat first, and then we'll do that. I'm sorry, Cameron, I cannot hear you because I am in the middle of something. I'm doing full time. I am out of my ammo. He's running away. Don't, whatever. So basically, after World War II, the Depression was still going on. And so then, when that was still going on, apparently, emu, which is Australia's natural bird, let me just go over the national birds. America's national bird is the American eagle. It stands for freedom for all. Tell it to the slaves. So anyways, besides that, it stands for freedom for all. And so, when they did that, India had a national bird, and it stands for beauty. And when they had their national bird, apparently, Australia had its national bird. And so then, all of them had a national bird. And you want to know what Australia's national bird is? No, you don't want to hear it, but I'm still going to tell you because I can't hear you. So, ha 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 ha. I'm just going to place that down really quick. Hey, that's it. So anyways, yes, I just got dropped. Cameron, where are you? Alright, so now I'm dead. I continue telling the story. India had its national bird, the peacock. It stands for beauty, and it was a protected species. And Australia had its national bird, the emu, and it was a bloody pest. Also bloody delicious. And so then, okay, I'll be right back. Wait, my mic was muted. My mic was muted the entire time. Was my mic muted the entire time? Now I had to restart. So anyways, the Great Depression just started. Everyone was buying. Everyone was just buying and buying and buying. Until one person said, this will never stop. But then one person said, wait, but what if it does? And then they said, oh crap, buy, sell, sell, sell. And so then, economic downturn. And so after that happened, the Great Depression started getting worse. And so, and Australia was getting it the worst. And so, Australia attached its sales to Europe, but then Europe started fiddling with its sales, which then hurt Australia more economic downturn. And so then, after that, after World War II, World War veterans were given land in Australia for planting and earning money. But then emus came along and they started eating all the plants. And then rabbits start destroying all the plants even more, so they can't regrow it. And so then they had to buy more material, and so then more economic downturn. And so then the farmers wanted to take this in the hands of the government. And so they did. So basically, and then after they gave it to the government, they said, we will eliminate all the emus that are doing this to your country, and you will have to pay for this possibly dumb, most likely downturning event that will ruin the economy, and you will pay for it. And they said, okay. And so then it proceeded along. They tried to kill the emus, but the emus are very strong. And so then they could take a lot of bullets. And so when that happened, they wasted a lot of ammo trying to kill one emu, and they only killed a number of birds. That's what they called it, a number of birds. And so when that happened, yeah, guess what happened? They wasted through ammunition, and it was a waste of money. So they left. And they kept asking for if they could go back out so they can buy themselves some feather hats by doing this. But you want to know what they said? They said no. No feather hats. None of that. And so they gave it up until the farmers kept complaining and said, it's not working. They still won't leave us alone. And so guess what happened? They called them back the army, and they screwed up again. So yeah, you can learn more about this on I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. Oversimplified. He oversimplifies the emu war. So yeah. Time with Grimlock, and I will now end the broadcast.